And today we are doing a guided visualization. And I had a coaching call with someone, and we came up with an analogy that seemed to work. And that analogy for that person, and I'm going to expound on that, is let's pretend for a moment that you have a computer or a laptop or a telephone, and you've had it for a really long time. It came loaded, preloaded with an operating system. And while you've had it, you may have gotten a couple of viruses, maybe you got a Trojan or whatever, and you did your software cleanup, but your system is still corrupt. Or it has programs that are running in the background that either you don't know about, you don't use, or you just never needed them. Okay. And so I want you to think about this guided visualization that we're going to be doing, as we're going to be clearing your hard drive, clearing your operation system, and doing a clean install. And it'd even be more perfect. One time I had a computer, and my computer guy said, "This thing is awful. You're doomed." So I bought a new hard drive disk. They loaded it and then I put my data back on, but I did a complete new install with all new software and all new everything. Hey, guess what? It worked perfectly. So I want you to think about this process that we're going to be doing as something similar to that. It's not that there's not anything wrong with you. You're not broken, but this might give you an opportunity to view your life in a different way. So what I want you to do is I just want you to settle back, and I'm just going to ask you to just focus on your breathing for a moment. And I want you to do that in a very special way. As you inhale deeply, I want you to feel your mind opening to new possibilities. And as you exhale slowly, imagine any distractions or any internal conversations just gently drifting away. And we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths and exhale. And with each breath brings a deeper sense of relaxation as your body becomes more relaxed. Your mind becomes more open and receptive. And with each inhale, I want you to open your eyes. With each exhale, I want you to close your eyes. And as you complete a cycle, you'll find yourself sinking into a state of calmness and readiness. And as you continue to breathe in this rhythmic manner, your entire being begins to feel lighter and more relaxed and more at peace. And just continue listening and breathing. And I'd like you to visualize or feel or listen, however it is that you do it, that a path is stretching backward in time. And as it's stretching backward in time, you're just going to embark on a journey so that you take a step. And with each step, you're going to move further back in time. Just a day, and then a week, and then another week or a month. And then year by year by year. And this path is clear and safe. You feel a growing sense of freedom and anticipation because with each step, you're moving closer to a time in your life of pure potential, a time before you had your first thought, your first experience, a time when your mind was a blank slate, unmarked by this life, and ready for new beginnings. And just imagine now that you've arrived at this point in time, a moment of pristine stillness, where the past and the present and the future converge into a singular point of infinite possibilities. And you just stand in this moment, just feel the power of being at the very beginning of your story where everything is possible. Nothing has been written. And in this place of pure potential, it's a canvas just waiting for your personal, unique imprint. And you might realize the vastness of this opportunity. You might realize it later. And a sense of excitement and readiness fills you because you know that you are about to embark on this journey of transformation. So just embrace this moment, this infinite potential that you are prepared to introduce. And we're going to give you some tools. We're going to give you some foundational pillars for your new identity: relentlessness and playfulness and curiosity and victoriousness. Each of these qualities is a powerful force in themselves. And as you begin to integrate them, you might feel a profound shift within you, a deepening sense of yourself and your purpose. With each breath, you draw these qualities closer, and as you do, they begin to weave into the very fabric of your being and becoming an integral part of who you are and who you're becoming. Now, let's step into that first pillar, relentlessness. Feel its unstoppable energy coursing through you. And as you do, you realize that with this energy, you can overcome any obstacle. You can reach any goal. And just pause for a moment. And next, we're going to welcome playfulness into your heart. And as you do, I want you to notice the lightness and joy that it brings. With playfulness, every challenge becomes an opportunity for creativity and fun. Then awaken your sense of curiosity. Feel it opening new doors and pathways in your mind. Curiosity is the key to endless learning and growth. And finally, step into victoriousness. Feel its empowering warmth. And as you do, you know that successes and achievements are not just possible, they're inevitable. And with these pillars firmly in place, I would like to take the time to strengthen your inner voice, that voice that is strong, and gentle and uniquely yours. And hear it within you. And it says these words: you are loved, you are accepted, you are acknowledged, you are protected, and you're never, ever alone. You are loved, you are accepted, you are acknowledged, you are protected, and you're never, ever alone. And as this voice repeats these powerful affirmations, you feel them taking root deep within your soul, because each word is a truth that reinforces your worth, your connection to yourself, and to the world around you. This voice is your constant companion, guiding you, supporting you, reminding you of your inherent value. It speaks louder than any other voice. And now, as these pillars support you, and this empowering voice within you, I'd like you to imagine that you're going through a symbolic birth process. This process is a rebirth of your identity, a transformation that brings all of these elements together into a new, powerful you. Feel yourself moving through this process. And as you do, every part of you is infused with these new qualities, reshaping your perceptions, your thoughts, and your actions. Now, out in front of you, I want you to see or feel a line or a path that stretches out in front of you. This is the timeline of your life, your past, your present, and your future, as it stretches out and onward to the horizon. And now I'd like you to travel through your timeline. You can float above it, you can float below it, you can walk through it, you can stand to either side of it. But from the moment of your rebirth to this far into the future as you dare dream, with each step along this timeline, your inner voice continues affirming you are loved, you are accepted, you are acknowledged, you are protected, and you are never, ever alone. And you take another step and you hear that inner voice. You are loved, you are accepted, you are acknowledged, you are protected, and you are never, ever alone. You see your past successes, big and small. You witness and feel your victories, realizing that each one is a testament to your strength and your resilience. Even mistakes or failures are seen in a new light as valuable lessons, opportunities to grow and learn or evolve, and to teach others. And as you continue this journey, I imagine that you can cycle through all of these experiences at the speed of thought, processing and integrating them rapidly yet thoroughly. This allows you to experience and learn and grow in an accelerated yet profound manner. And as you do this, you're realizing that you are becoming the person you were always meant to be, a person enhanced with relentlessness, with playfulness, with curiosity, with victoriousness. And tonight, and every night, as you sleep and dream in this transformative process, this process will continue, cycling through your experiences millions of times, and your conscious mind will rest and recharge and rebuild, while your unconscious mind, solidifying your new identity, embedding these changes so deeply that they become an integral part of who you are. And in a moment, you're going to return to your daily life. And yet a gentle reminder of this transformative journey that you've just experienced will begin. Starting from now, every time that you engage in simple everyday actions, a trigger deep inside of you will recall your inner journey and a new identity that you've embraced. So imagine when you hold a cup and you feel it solidly, the warmth in your hands. And as you do, let it remind you of the strength and warmth of your inner voice, affirming that you are loved and you are accepted. And when you turn a doorknob and feel the movement in your hand, let it remind you of the reinforcing words, you are acknowledged and you're protected. Or when you tie your shoes, feel the connection and the security as a reminder of your journey, affirming that you are never, ever alone. So in a moment, I want you to awaken very gently from this guided visualization and carry with you not just the memories of this journey, but also these subtle and powerful reminders embedded in your daily life. A simple action becomes a symbol of your transformation, a reinforcement of your new identity. And as you move forward, fully awake and fully aware, you do so with a renewed sense of purpose, an unshakable belief in your identity, grounded in relentlessness, playfulness, curiosity, and victoriousness. And just embrace this change with confidence, knowing that each day, in simple ways, you are continually reminded of this incredible journey and the remarkable person that you have become. And then I want you to take a few deep breaths and come all the way back out here and open your eyes.